Hey, everybody, good evening and welcome to tonight. Let's talk autism. I see Mr. Charles in there. I put the link in for you. And for those of you, while we're waiting on Mr. Charles, for those of you who don't know me, I am Nita. Ooh, camera's off. And I am one of the admins of this wonderful establishment that we call Autism and Us. And what this is all about, it's just another way for us to socialize, come together as parents. It's just laid back, open discussion. You can share what you want to share, your journeys, good news, the not so good news. Ask a question. If you see a question in the chat that you can help out with, feel free. That's what it's all about. Parents helping parents. As you come in, please make sure you hit the like or the love button. That helps the algorithm here. And you are more than welcome to share and invite others to join in. You don't see the link. Let me try the other way, Mr. Charles. Give me 1 second. I might have to do it directly. Okay. See it. Let me know if you see it now. Hey, Pammy and everybody. Today is Pammy's birthday. So we want to give a big happy birthday shout out to our very own Pam. Happy birthday. Well, I shouldn't try to sing. But happy birthday to you, Pam. We got something new. Wait a minute, let me see if I can let me see if I can do it. No, I can't do it. But I'm gonna applaud. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Hey, Naomi, how are you? You still don't see it. Let me try again, Mr. Charles. You are so welcome, Pammy. I hope you had an enjoyable day today. I'm gonna try again, Mr. Charles. Let me see if I can I don't know why it's not showing up. Let me see if I can reply. Let me see if I can do it. Give me a second, you guys. Let's see if I can reply with the link. I don't know why this thing gives us so much problem. Okay. See if you see it now, Mr. Charles. And let me know. And Linda, she just notified me and said she will be here on the next half of our discussion. So again, for those of you who are new here, it's just open discussion. Another way for us to socialize, get to know one another, and share. Learn, share, and support. That's what it's all about. How are you doing, Mr. Charles?
Doing fine. Yeah, that might be what you might have to do now is reply to me with it because
Yeah,
for some reason it's just not showing up there. But yeah, I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm doing good. So that's what I'll do from now on. I'll just reply with the link because I don't know why it doesn't show. Let me see. Did I miss anyone that go? Teresa, how are you?
Hi, Teresa.
Hope you're doing good. Um, so for those of you, if you are in the background, please make sure you hit the like. You don't have to come in, but at least give us a little like, give us a little push up here. And as you come in, Please make sure you hit the like or the love button for us. And again, it'll help the algorithm. We help get some loved ones in here. Um, and as I said, it's just a laid back, uh, open discussion. Learn, share, and support parents helping parents. Everyone is welcome. Excited. I am too, because it's been a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look forward to seeing her tonight.
yeah. I'm gonna put. Let me see if this will work.
Yeah, was she there? Was she with the group last week?
No, 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 no.
No, yeah, yeah,
Oh, did I? Wait a minute. I didn't mean to do that.
yeah. Of course, last week, Cindy and I are not going to pass up an opportunity to get together with friends and play bid whist.
How was your game night?
It was good. Well, we were on a winning streak at first. Then our winning streak ended, and we lost a few games, but still it was fun.
Okay, good. Let me see. I think that worked. I didn't mean to do it twice, but uh, well, it's good. I'm glad you guys had some fun and enjoyable evening.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
How
Pam.
was your? Huh?
I said hi, Pam.
Oh, Pam. Yeah, it's Pammy's birthday today. So we're hoping she's having a great day. Um, so anyway, how was everyone's weekend? What do you guys have going on? I had somewhat of a productive but restful weekend. My kids got me again, gave me an ultimatum kind of thing. Either take the kids or do something else. So I opted to not take the kids, take my granddaughter. I had to get her to and from dance class. Um, but after that, I got some few things done, and yeah, it was restful. Let me see. Excited to see Linda. Yeah. Oh, let me put this. Okay, and we have some new features I was playing with on the StreamYard. So
That.
uh, there's a few more in here. I'm gonna have to check them out. So that's pretty cool. The claps and everywhere. Let me see. Okay. Oh, we even got some laughter. Hold on, you guys. DeAndre is coming in the door. Mr. Charles, take over some discussion here.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Pam, okay, you had a good weekend. That's good. Let's see what else anybody saying. Yeah, Cindy and I this weekend, actually Friday we went out and went to a state park here and and looked at the fall colors. Then we went out to lunch. Now today we were out in the backyard cleaning up leaves. So that's good. We learned a trick that the guy that does our lawn, that he uses his lawnmower to clean up leaves. So we use our lawnmower to crunch up the leaves, and then we can just dump them from the lawnmower bag into the leaf bag. So that was good. We got quite a few leaves cleaned up, and a lot more to do, but there's a lot longer to go for the fall. A lot more leaves have yet to fall. So, you know. Then I fixed us a salad, fixed Cindy a chef salad, me a shrimp salad. She didn't want shrimp on her salad, so made her a chef salad. So, what's everybody else been up to? I don't see any more comments on that.
Okay, I'm here. Anybody come in? Let's see. Oh, Pammy said it was good. All right.
That's the last comment I've seen
Oh,
there.
okay. Okay, I'm just gotta feel something out for you. Do me a favor, 1 second, you guys.
I saw a comment in the group. I'm going to respond to it later, but a lady whose 13-year-old son is having difficulty making friends, and the social awkwardness and everything she's describing. I'm going to tell her I can relate to where he is now. I was his age. Well, I'll say 66 years ago, because I'll be turning 79 soon. So, anyway, I can say I was her kid's age,
How do
yay,
you feel
years.
around? How do you feel around friends now? Are you more comfortable?
I'm more comfortable, but I'm not going to say that I can fully socialize the way other people can, but I'm more comfortable around people, especially when there's some activity involved, like they like last week when we were playing bid whist. We were
Okay.
doing something, playing a game.
Okay. Pam says Ralph has had a rough day. Sometimes video games cause meltdowns. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, poor
Yeah.
Ralphie. I hope he feels better. Hope he feels better. Forgive me, you guys. I'm filling out the papers for my daughter so she can.
Yeah, sometimes those video games don't go the way you want them to go, and that can be rough, and especially for a kid who likes things to go a certain way.
Teresa, are you still here? Why don't you share a little bit about how David makes or has made friends at school? I know you mentioned, the kids miss them and everything. Maybe you can give the parents some tips too. I'm almost done, you guys.
Okay.
DeAndre he just got in here. He's taking out the garbage with his sister.
That's good.
Yeah, that's his
That's good.
Sunday chore.
Well, that's good. Yeah, and that's what I did a little bit earlier. Yeah, because
Garbage day.
garbage goes out. Well, every Monday they pick up the garbage. Every other Monday they pick up the recyclables. So, like, this is not recyclable week. Next week is.
Yeah, we get ours picked up every week now. It used to be the bulk and recyclables used to be, I think it was once a month. Was it once a month or once every other week too?
Yeah. Say Pam says he is better and turn them off. Yeah, is trouble when they don't work right. Yeah, and that's the thing. Is one thing, of course, because video games didn't exist when I was growing up. One thing I didn't have to contend with is video games not going the way I wanted.
Now, what kind of things did you do for fun, Mr. Charles, when you were growing up? And just to let everybody know, if you're new here, Mr. Charles is on the spectrum. He's level 1, and he's good at math. But what kind of things did you do?
Well, at my age, sometimes, well, this time of the year particularly, I would get together a couple of friends and we would play football, uh, things like that we did this time of year. And it depended on time of year. I mean, always in the winter, you make snow forts and have snowball fights. Uh, so, and build snowmen.
And Bill, yeah, I remember those days building a snowman.
But,
That's when I
those,
used to like snow. I don't too much care for it now.
I'll say three things helped me, and I'm going to share this with the lady in the group who put up the post I'm talking about. Three things
Okay.
helped me. One was uh, I devoured newspaper columns, magazine articles, books that dealt with social advice.
Okay.
That's one thing that helped. Another thing that helped was using my math skills to help other kids. I participated in a tutoring program they had at the school where kids who were good at a subject could help kids who were struggling with it, and so I did that. And then the third thing is I learned activities that I could enjoy with others. And even I mentioned how last week Cindy and I got together with friends and played bid whist. Well, that's a game I learned when I got to college. I saw guys playing. I knew how to play bridge, and so that helped me. That background helped me. I picked up quickly on the game, and soon I was playing with them.
Okay. So you guys do this like monthly playing cards, Mr.
Yeah,
Charles?
yeah. Well, that's one of the things, Cindy, I like to do with friends. Yeah, yeah, and
Hey, Joe.
yeah, hi, Joe. Yeah, lately, big thing has been, find people to play bid whist. We've had some get-togethers we've had at our house that we intended as bid whist parties that ended up turning into spades parties, and we really, we'd rather play bid whist.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. I guess Teresa must have stepped out for a minute. So how's everybody else doing? Anything going on with school, and how's your mental health? What have you guys been doing for self-care? As always, I usually have my coffee. I like the early morning coffee, although I drink coffee all through the day, but the early morning coffee is a lot more relaxing for me, and I can get all those thoughts in order. I see Teresa. Teresa's coming in.
Okay.
Looks like she may have a bad connection.
Yeah.
Let's see if she can get in here.
Yeah, she might have to share, the answers to the things you asked her. She might have to do that by
Typing, maybe.
comments in the group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like she's.
Yeah, if she ain't getting in, letting her in, but then
probably the internet
have the bandwidth.
slow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Maybe I could find. Let me see here. Something else in the group that we can talk about.
Yeah, and Pam, the things I mentioned there are things that might help Ralph. I don't know, having some group activities that he can enjoy with other kids, reading up on social advice, and using whatever special abilities he has to help others.
Pam, are there any like group meets or group therapy for his age? I know here, well, I got DeAndre at the center he goes to. They have group therapy once a week. DeAndre likes it because it's kids his age, so that's really helpful. Um, so maybe you may want to look into that and see if maybe he can benefit from group therapy if it's available. Okay. Yep. And I know also, and I'm waiting. Actually, his DeAndre's ABA therapist used to be. She has started a social group for boys his age, um, which where they went bowling and um, other activities to the library and did activities. So I'm waiting on the next one because she got busy, but she had a few boys get together and that was nice. He really did enjoy although he somewhat kind of stayed to himself. Uh, you know, he did. I could tell he enjoyed just being out amongst the other boys.
And he may be enjoying these activities more than you realize too. You know,
Okay.
Sometimes we may not show in the same way other people may show that they're enjoying an activity, but that doesn't mean we're not enjoying it. It doesn't mean we're bored with it.
Yeah, we have kids around here. Same here. Um, I mean, there's kids across the street, down the street, but they're just younger kids. Um, so and the other thing is, he loves to be around his nephews, but they are kids, and he wants to always, do his little ninja stuff with them. And I'm like, DeAndre, they're too little. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, it's always good to try and find. It's so hard too when they get older. No, when they're younger, there's so much activity uh, going going on for the young kids. But once they get older, you kind of have to make something, happen, or hope you find other parents with older kids or get involved or something that requires payment or something like that. But yeah, the older they get, things definitely get harder. Let's see. Teresa is trying again. Let's see if we got her. Teresa?
Teresa, if you can't get in, maybe you can post comments sharing things.
Yeah, I think she's having a hard time with her data, internet data.
Yeah, they might just not have enough bandwidth for her.
Yeah. Mhm. So, anyone else in the since we're talking about activities for older kids, anyone have an older child? What types of things do they do um, with their peers? I'm kind of happy that the therapist started the group therapy for DeAndre because it's more like 18 and up, and they're on all different levels of the spectrum, but they go in the room and you can brings out a lot of when they're doing like the same activities. I like to see that. Mhm. Okay, she logged off again.
Yeah, like maybe if she shares, you know, her experiences
Hmm.
with comments that might be best.
Yeah.
It's more tedious, but if you can't get in, you got to do what you can do.
Hmm. Okay, well, we'll sit and let's see if Linda comes through. I'm hoping she comes on in. Hey, Candy, how are you?
Hi,
How
Candy.
is our friend Joe? How's doing? And what's he been up to? DeAndre comes in the house and he's dancing. All you hear is the thump, 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 thump. So we finally got a set date for next week, I believe. Yep, the 28th, for his um, oral surgery.
Okay.
He'll have, the cavities taken care of and x-rays, and he has to have some kind of restoration done on his front tooth because he
Hmm.
has calcium buildup, which he's had since he was a kid. But they usually, when he gets his teeth clean, they can clean it off, but it comes right back, you know.
Well, that's nice. Yeah, it's good that Joseph is learning, household skills like
Yeah.
that, washing clothes. I'm the one that does the laundry in my household, and Sunday is the day I do laundry. So,
Hmm.
yeah,
Yep, that's a good life skill chore. That's good.
yeah,
DeAndre still try to treat laundry like a basketball, a hoop in a basketball.
yeah. I do laundry. I do most of the cooking too.
Okay. Do you enjoy cooking?
I do, I
Do you?
do.
Okay. Have you always been a cook?
Uh, I always have. I learned to cook, when I was growing up, and of course, I did basic things when I was a bachelor. I didn't cook fancy dinners, but I never had a during the year and a half that I lived by myself as a bachelor. I never had a single TV dinner. You
Okay.
know, I'm,
Okay.
I mean, I cook basic things. Sometimes what I would do is I would cook a small chicken. I would roast a small chicken on a night, on like a Monday night, and I had congregation meetings on I think Tuesday and Thursday nights then, and that chicken would last me for 4 nights. I would eat it cold the next 3 nights, and I would have a salad, and I would also have some rice or something else with it.
Okay. Awesome. So did you kind of learned on your own or mom
My mom taught me basic
the
cooking.
basics? Okay.
Then over the years, I've learned to do fancier things,
You
and
perfected your
I've
cooking.
used cookbooks, and I developed a couple things of my own. One is my signature stuffing for turkey. I cook a package of wild rice, box of wild rice, according to the directions, and I
Okay.
I also boil the giblets and neck for an hour, and then I reserve the stock for gravy. And I chop up the giblets and the neck meat, mix them in with the rice. I also chop up either a whole small papaya or half a marital papaya and mix that in. Hey, Lorianda.
Hey, Lorianda.
And anyway, that mixture with the wild rice, the giblet and neck meat, and the papaya, that's the stuffing I put in turkey.
Joe says Italian and German. Learn to cook from the old world folks in the fam. Okay.
Well, I mentioned German. One thing I love to cook, but I don't cook very often because um, Cindy's not fond of it. But sauerbraten,
What is it?
sauerbraten. That's you marinate a beef roast and a vinegar-based mixture. for 3 days. Some even marinate for longer than that, but anyway, you marinate it, and then you cook it. You strain out the marinade. You strain out the other things like onions and cloves and other things go in it. You strain that, and you cook it in the strained marinade. And it's really good. At the end, you grind up some ginger snaps and mix that in with it to thicken the gravy. And typically, they'll serve it with Spätzle, which is a German pasta, and a favorite to go with that is sweet and sour red cabbage.
Ah, the Germans like the sour stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
And Candy says, Joe making a sandwich. He doing good and making sandwich. Okay. Glorianda says, be right back. Teresa, did you see the link in the chat? I put it in there again. I might have to reply to you. Yeah, I put it back in the chat. Sour.
Or another thing that I like to fix once in a while, I've fixed it when we've had special guests come, and that's coq au vin. It's a French dish. It's chicken cooked in wine, and it's really good. You start off.
Chicken cooked in wine. Okay.
Yeah, you start out. You brown some bacon, and you save the bacon. You use the bacon fat then to brown the chicken in it, and then you gradually add in. Well, then first of all you warm up some cognac, set it on fire, and flame the chicken with it, and then you gradually add chicken stock and a bottle of red wine, bottle of Burgundy, and you mix, and you gradually add that in, and then you cook the chicken in that. And usually I fix mashed potatoes with that, and I might fix a salad to go with it too, something green anyway. I'll fix to go with it, but it's really good.
Candy says, I just use mayo packs, and he add his own meat choice and cheese. Good.
Okay,
Yep.
that's good.
Great
Yeah.
way to teach.
And then at the end, you thicken it up with some cornstarch water, thicken up the gravy.
Rouladen, not spelled right, I'm sure.
Rouladen, Rouladen. Yeah.
What is okay?
Rouladen. Yeah. Rouladen.
Candy says it's getting cold, ready to make the famous chili. Oh yes, Candy. And we using all fresh ingredients from the garden. Awesome. Yeah, that sounds good. Now my daughter, my youngest daughter that's here, she can throw down on some chili. I love her chili. Yeah, you're right. I can't wait. Chili time. And DeAndre absolutely loves chili. Unbelievable. You can't keep the pot on the stove because he'll eat the whole pot.
Wow. Eat the pot itself.
Not itself, Mr. Charles. But he'll eat what's in the pot, all of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, that time of the year. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What I would really like, that gumbo time of the year too. Some seafood gumbo. Oh. Pam says, Charles, I need to come eat at your house for dinner, right? He's cooking it up.
Yeah. There was eating the whole pot. There was a Perry Mason mystery in the book, not so much in the TV version of it, but in the book version. The key clue that that Perry Mason used to nail the killer was that he supposedly was eating dinner, at a certain time, but he ate the whole chicken, bones and all, and the whole chicken disappeared, bones and all. And so, in other words, obviously he just spooned the whole thing into the garbage and claimed he'd eaten it.
Wow. Oh, here's Linda.
Hey, Linda.
Hey, Linda. I cannot get into the link at all, really. I'm not sure what's going on, Teresa.
Yeah, she
Hey
might need
everyone.
to share her experiences via messaging, via comments.
Yeah, well, you have to figure out too what's going on with her link. Yeah, probably your bandwidth, Teresa. How you doing, Miss Linda?
I'm doing.
How
I'm
you
here.
doing? How's
How
the
is everyone else?
family?
Everyone's doing good.
Good,
Yeah.
good. Emily's
Good to have
okay.
you with us.
Yeah, Emily's doing good. Thank you, Charles. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Emily, I know last time or a few times ago that I was on, I started talking about Emily dealing with OCD.
Uh-huh.
And OCD is hard with autism because you can't tell if it's OCD or if it's autism.
Right.
They're the same kind of characteristics. So we can't tell why she's doing what, but they give her a medication for OCD, which took the edge off. But definitely right now, she's due for another assessment for an increase on that.
Well,
Okay.
one thing too I know is that a lot of times, people on the autism spectrum, I know I don't know what the up to date test is for OCD. I know the old test used to be a series of true false questions. I think they were true false statements, and if you answered true to at least 6 of them, you were considered to have OCD. And I think, and a lot of times people on the autism spectrum answered true to several of the questions, but not enough for the OCD diagnosis.
Oh, okay.
Like I answered true to 3 or 4 of the questions.
Yeah,
Now,
and that,
oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask you what kind of symptoms is she showing or
Yeah,
for her OCD.
yeah. So with the questions, it's hard because I have to, according to her behaviors and what I see, I have to answer the questions
Right.
because she's not going to be able to. But with what we're experiencing with her, when she shuts, like say for example, she shuts her bedroom door, she has to pull the door. She holds the doorknob, pulling it for about 5 to 10 seconds, maybe even longer now, to make sure it's shut. Then
Mm.
she will do her routine. She will everything she does has an extended time period. She brushes her teeth. Like we're gonna have to start setting a timer to limit her to about 5 minutes because she can go 10,
She
15,
can
20
go,
minutes brushing her teeth. Yeah.
really?
So yeah.
I
Shutting
can't
the
even give DeAndre 20 seconds.
yeah, shutting the bathroom door. She has to turn off the light, look in the bathroom with the door cracked open. She has to look in there maybe 20, 30 seconds, then shut the door and then do the waiting period, holding the doorknob. She does that with the car door. She does that with the seatbelts. She does that even at the end of her words now. She enunciates the last syllable very like, so she says, "Okay, have a nice day," and she will hang on to it for a long time. And she will correct it if she feels that way that word ended didn't end the way she wanted it to. All of those kind of things. So it's taking so much energy and time for her to get things done, to say things and stuff like that. Um, but I know it's got to be stressful for her too.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Well, you guys, excuse me, because somebody's getting ready to raid the refrigerator. I'll be right
oh,
back.
okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I can appreciate it. How are you doing, Teresa?
Good. I finally got the StreamYard to work.
Hey, Teresa.
Okay, that's good. So we're going to share some of the things that Nita asked you about earlier.
No, I couldn't even hear what she said.
Okay, and I wish I could remember what she said. Ask her again when she
Yeah,
comes
because
back
my
in.
my volume wasn't working and all that.
Oh wow, see, you ain't hear nothing. Okay, well, I'll wait till she gets back then, I guess, because she asked you to share something or other, but I can't remember exactly what it was. So I kind of assumed you'd heard her, and I assumed
No,
wrong.
because my volume was going like this
Yeah,
on my
you ain't
phone.
got. Yeah, you ain't gonna hear nothing when it's doing that. No,
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing.
but,
So I was trying to turn. I shut off my phone to reboot it and all that. Maybe it will work, but it just froze up on me.
wow, yeah,
So I was trying to bring it up on my iPad. The StreamYard wasn't working on there and all that. So I had to clear my coach on it and still wasn't working, which is a blank screen. So I had to figure, so let me go back on my phone and let's try it on my phone again.
okay, yeah. All right, Nita, what was it you asked Teresa to share with us?
I was referring to the question, how does David make friends?
It's hard for him to make friends.
Oh, it's hard.
It's hard. He'll make like one friend and that's it.
Oh, okay, I see. Hey, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Okay, I
Hey,
see.
does he struggle with that fact, or is he okay with
Yeah,
that?
he
He does
struggles
have a
with
hard time.
it.
Yeah.
He struggles on making friends.
Does he
Okay.
struggle with the fact that he has a problem making friends? Does he voice that frustration?
Well, what is like, I know in kindergarten, he was always bullied in elementary school because he doesn't have friends. And then he starts making them, and then with normal kids, but when they can't understand what he's saying, then they don't want to be his friends at all. He had
Oh,
one
wow.
friend in 7th grade, and that was one friend. And then in 8th grade, it's the same thing. But since he's on home and hospital care, he doesn't get to see his classmates at school at all.
Okay, Pammy. You have a great rest of the evening and enjoy the rest of your birthday. Happy birthday again.
Hi,
Good
Pam,
night.
and bye, Pam. Nice
Good
seeing
night,
you.
Pam.
Okay. Yeah, I thought he was able to. He was doing better, making friends. But okay.
Yeah, but since he's on home and hospital care for his seizures, and he
Yeah.
doesn't get to see his classmates, but
Yeah.
his classmates does ask the teacher, "Where's David? How's David
Okay.
doing? Why isn't he here?" and all that, because they all
Okay.
miss him.
That's good, though.
Candy says Joe has 2 friends. Awesome. Joe is all about his cousin. Okay. DeAndre is more so a loner.
Emily, too.
Yeah, so he pretty much will stay to himself. I mean, and he likes being around people, but I don't know.
Yeah, Emily's both. She likes being around people. She
Mm,
really enjoys it, but then she really enjoys being by herself, too.
I'll
And
be
she
right
doesn't.
back, you guys.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's how David is. David's a social bug, but then he'd rather be by himself.
Yeah, that's how Emily is. I think because I was just telling Steve this maybe a week or two ago. I think as it takes so much energy, being around others, not knowing how to act or feeling like there's a certain way to act, and I think that might take a lot of energy out. So when they're
Yeah.
alone, they feel a lot more. I mean, even I feel like that with ADHD and, social anxiety. I know that to the degree, like, I mean, Charles, you must feel the same way, to an extent, right?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy, being alone. I also enjoy being with Cindy, doing things with her. But
Hmm.
I enjoy when we have friends we get together with, have activities to enjoy. Like last week when a couple of friends invited us over to, a friend of Cindy's invited us over to her place to play bid whist. and we had a great time then.
Yeah. Yeah, I always I guess maybe it's to an extent I dread a social thing. I'll always, say yeah and look forward to it. But then there's a certain level of dread and then I go to it and I always enjoy myself. Um but I think it's exhausting to think of for me, especially since COVID, since the lockdown, I guess a lot of people were affected and yeah, um since then socialization has been more difficult for me.
Yeah, that's how it was when David, before COVID hit, he had a lot of friends in elementary school before COVID hit.
Hmm.
But then when he started having those seizure episodes, like he lost a lot of his friends
Oh,
because of his seizures, and they didn't want to be around him. But he had one good friend that enjoys being around him. And now it's like it's hard. Now he's in high school. It's like he has a hard time making friends.
Yeah,
oh.
But then we also lost our house in the fires, so that's a lot of stress right there. And now he
Are
can't
you
see.
in a new place?
Yeah, we're in a place right now. Yeah, we lost our house 2 months ago
Oh,
due to a
okay.
fire.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. The electrical, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so you guys, what have you been in your own place now for about a month or three
No, about a
weeks?
couple weeks.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to have that part situated.
Oh yeah, now we have neighbors that we like, and they adore David, and so does the kids.
That's
that's
So
good.
they have some stuff that they hook up together because two of my neighbors have kids that have autism,
Mm.
and then the other one's in junior high who love video games.
Oh, nice.
So
Oh, and that's right behind him, age-wise, because he's in high school now, right?
yeah, he's a freshman in high school.
Yeah. Oh, so that's really close in age.
Yeah, one of them is in first grade. The other one's in fifth grade. The other kid is in just started seventh grade.
Oh, okay.
So it's like he's here by himself with me, and then all the other kids are in school right now.
yeah.
I'm back. I'm stuffing my face real quick.
What are you eating?
A hot dog.
Oh.
Okay. That's
DeAndre went in there and started raiding. So I had to put a hot dog in. Might as well put me one in too.
Oh yeah, I remember when I was well. By the time I was an older kid, I wasn't so fussy about it. But as a little kid, thanks to a commercial on the highbrow classical music station that Mom used to listen to, I insisted that when my mom fixed hot dogs that she put Gulden's rich prepared mustard on them before cooking.
Before cooking.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I guess you cut the hot dog down in the middle. You put it on. Well, because they said on that commercial for Golden's rich prepared mustard on this highbrow classical music station, they said, "Tell your chef to put Golden's rich prepared mustard on your meat before cooking." Of course, they're talking about a gourmet cut of meat, filet mignon, something like
Yeah.
that.
Um,
But instead,
you put it on the dogs.
yeah,
That's like
Mhm.
In-N-Out Burger. I don't know who has it and who doesn't, but In-N-Out Burger does that. There's a burger that you order and it has the mustard put on before they grill the burger.
Really?
but
Okay.
that's good though. It would get the flavor through the
Yeah.
burger better.
Well, that's
Yeah.
just like doing your chicken, huh? You put the mustard on and that's
Yeah, as a
yeah,
binder. Yeah.
binder. Hmm.
Yeah.
Jordan is a loner also. He really likes his younger niece. Okay. Um, Joe's friends are somewhat verbal and they feed off each other. Now the moms and I are friends. Okay.
Yeah, that's how it is here. It's like the kids are friends, and then the mothers and I are friends.
Well, that's good. That's
Because
good.
all we talk about is autism and everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good that they feed off of each other. But yeah, with DeAndre, he really get his nephews. Oh my goodness, when all of them, and I have to remind DeAndre because he's so much older,
Mm-hmm.
but he has the same mindset as they do. He's just like a big little kid, and
Mm-hmm.
then he's taking out sticks and wanting them to play swords, and they excited about doing it. But I'm like, I'm so scared. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
DeAndre, you make one mistake.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was cute. What he was doing with the cans and the bottles and
Oh, girl.
the linens.
Oh, girl. I was like, I'm sitting in the room just relaxing and scrolling, and all I hear now these. I don't want people thinking we drunk Pepsi. These are cans I've had for like 2-3 years. We got a big old drawer and bags. So he went in the drawer, and I mean, he got every last one of them, and the bottles, and I guess those were his people. Hi, Joe. How are you?
Hey, Joe.
How you doing?
Hey,
So,
Joe.
Um. Well, welcome up here.
Can you hear me?
Yep,
Yep.
No.
we can hear
yes.
you. Charles say no.
Yeah, I hear. I'm hearing. I hear everybody.
Okay.
I got to switch my angle though. Here, where am I doing?
Oh, you're looking at 2 cameras?
This one.
There you go.
I got like 3 screens here in front of me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I seen the cans, I was like,
Uh-huh.
man, no wonder why DeAndre got all that energy. All
Oh,
the
no,
cans.
no.
I was like, I know
That
he didn't drink all.
he doesn't drink Pepsi. He don't care.
Oh,
Now those orange bottles, he likes
oh.
orange soda, so
Mm.
those are his. But yeah, he took every last one. They come from the backyard parties and
Hmm. Oh,
uh,
yeah.
all of that.
Yeah.
I'm just
Candy.
too lazy to go take them back.
Yeah,
Mm,
Candy said she wanted Pepsi when she thought. So did I. I actually bought. I was like, I got to get me some Pepsi now because DeAndre.
That was a reminder.
Hmm.
David
Yeah.
has to find empty cans or empty soda bottles and use his Nerf guns just to shoot those empty bottles with
Oh,
his
he
Nerf
likes
gun.
to
Oh yeah.
play target practice, huh?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My brother had to buy him a Nerf gun because that's what he lost in the fire was all his Nerf
Oh.
guns. And
Oh,
so we had to buy him another one so he can have just to play with because that's what he's so used of having and playing with every day. So my brother bought him 2 of them so he can
well,
have to play with.
so Joe, you want to share a little bit? Is it Jilly? You call her Jilly? Is she? How does she make friends? Or
I'm trying to learn here things. I'm getting a massive echo,
oh,
and I
okay.
see how Linda just turned her mic off. I wonder if I need to do the same thing.
Well, I don't hear echo. Do you have the sound on all of your screens? You're gonna have to have the sound only on one because that'll give you the echo. You'll have to mute the other ones.
And turning your volume down can help.
Maybe I'll. How about? Okay, hold up.
I mean, not all the way down, but yeah, turning it down so it's not feeding back.
That's what
Yeah,
I
I
think.
mean, we don't really hear any echo, though. We just hear you. We hear you clearly. So you go ahead and speak.
I hear like a lag. It's like a 5-second delay. I'll talk and then I'll hear myself like 5-7 seconds again, just saying the same thing. And I was doing it for everybody for a sec.
Well, we're not hearing that. We're
Yeah,
just hearing you talk.
it's probably Probably because you have two. You're gonna have to turn
I'm gonna have to turn
something
my
off.
cam on.
Yeah, you're gonna have to turn something off. Yeah.
Do you have your Facebook screen on? See, I have like my Facebook tab up, and I have this StreamYard Studio tab.
That's what's
That's
going
the
on. They're on
problem.
two different speeds.
So you're gonna
They're
have
at two different points.
yeah. So you're gonna have to mute your Facebook, the one that's on Facebook. Mute that one.
Okay.
Oh, Linda, check this out.
Huh.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, you can do that?
They
You did
just
that?
added it.
Oh, that is cool.
He's doing good, Candy. He just got through raiding the refrigerator. He just came in the house from his dad's not too long ago. So Ari just left out of here. So it's around bedtime when he usually does this. So
I know next Sunday I won't be on next Sunday
okay.
because David will be getting admitted into the hospital.
Okay.
He's having some tests done.
Yeah, his EEG appointments.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
We're gonna
hope it
be in
all
there
goes
for
well.
a few days.
Well, I hope it goes well.
Oh yeah, it will.
Oh, Linda, DeAndre has to go under.
For what?
He's got to have, dental. He has
Oh.
2 fillings he has to get, and then they want to do the X-rays, and they're
Mhm.
gonna do. He has like this calcium type buildup that comes
Oh,
on his
okay.
front teeth,
Mhm.
and every time he gets his teeth clean, it goes away for a minute and comes back. But he says the dentist said he could do something while he's knocked out.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And
man.
insurance does not pay for the general anesthesia. Not for us. I don't understand that. If our kids need it.
He doesn't get Medicaid with
Yep,
his
they denied
SSI?
it.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, they denied it.
Crazy.
Does Michigan have what is it? Autism Alliance or something like that?
Mm-hmm. It's too late now because
Uh-huh.
I'm calling him DeAndre. Me and Andre had to cough
Uh-huh.
up the money, but yeah, I probably should have called them. But yep,
Mhm.
they denied it. They put it through twice,
What?
and he has both. From his Medicaid, he has Delta
Uh-huh.
Dental, and from my retirement insurance, he has Delta Dental.
That's
They sent
crazy.
it through to both
Uh-huh.
denied.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. Um, when is he having this done?
Next Tuesday.
Oh,
Not this
okay.
Tuesday, but
A
the
week.
following.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hope everything. Everything will go well.
Yeah, because he didn't want to cooperate when
Yeah.
this last visit because they was all. I guess he was like, "Would y'all leave me alone?"
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what's scary is they got him and Emily both wisdom teeth, it's that
Oh
time.
yeah, it's going.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I think it was 1 or 2 appointments ago they started talking about it. And then I was just telling Steve because I just got the update saying that she needs to go under in December.
Yeah, I think
In
when that
December.
time comes, they didn't mention any issues of his right now, but I am gonna definitely, inquire about that when that time comes.
Uh-huh.
I'm definitely gonna seek out an advocate. I didn't think
Yeah.
about maybe contacting them. I was just so mad. I was like,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah, for real. Because that's the biggest
Mhm.
wait, so did you have to pay for the anesthesia or the anesthesia and the hospital service?
The anesthesia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And for
Yeah.
him being there. The
Oh, okay,
general
yeah.
anesthesia guy, he has to be there with the dentist because he'll be under.
Yeah,
So he has to
yeah.
stay there through the whole
So
thing. So I'm paying for him to be
Uh-huh.
there, plus, the
Is it at
anesthesia
the dentist or in the hospital?
at the dentist office.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah, here they do it in the hospital. But so then that would come with a whole hospital bill, like the OR, the anesthesiologist, the anesthesia. It would come with that whole expense if it gets denied.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then because yeah, she ends up because then she ends up with an IV and having to do
But
like
then
the
your medical
relaxation.
would the medical insurance pay for it then?
Um yeah, well see, so yeah, so her Medi-Cal and her Dana-Cal are the same thing
Okay.
essentially, and then we go through Kaiser Hospital with our Medi-Cal. So it's all somehow they link everything together at the time when I send the paperwork in, and they link it all together, and then everything's covered. So which
Okay.
is good because then the hospital
Yeah.
has her medical records, and then the
Right.
dentist just meets him in the OR.
Okay. I
But
should
yeah,
have inquired about that too, but they do everything. Only thing is the anesthesiologist has to
yeah,
travel to their office. But yeah,
okay,
now I'm kind of upset. I should
yeah.
have called autism. I wasn't thinking. I
Mhm.
was not
Yeah,
thinking, but when it comes to them wisdom teeth, you bet
yeah,
your bottom dollar I'll be on that
yeah,
phone.
yeah, I know. And that's going to be hard because so they're both about the same age. You know, they're there. The wisdom teeth are there. Oh
Hmm.
my goodness. Just wondering how big they are, how big that surgery is going to be.
Oh yeah,
Well, we'll get the x-rays, I guess, done in December when she goes under. And then she has to go under again. You know, they have to go under again to get them removed.
yeah. So that's what
Because,
they're gonna do with him. They're gonna take all the X-rays. Joe, how you
yeah,
doing? How's
Now,
the sound?
now what was interesting was that with me, I had all my wisdom teeth, kept them all until I was 59. I finally had one of them extracted when I was 59, and then one by one they all went. Now they're all gone, but one by one.
I had to
yeah,
have all four of mine, the top and the bottom, both four impacted
yeah,
when I was
mine
like
too.
21.
Yeah,
21, I
me too.
think.
I was 20.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I was 20 when I got the first one. I was 25 when I got the other three. But like
Mhm.
Charles, like Steve was able to keep his, and you just get them pulled when they get a cavity or something. And
Mhm.
then one of our sons is like that too. He has no problems.
Okay.
The rest of us, no, they're impacted. They were
Joe, you
impacted.
okay out there? You still getting the echo?
But now we can't hear him.
You got to turn on.
You
Take.
think
There
I know
you
how to do this stuff?
Are you still getting the echo now?
Not now. No, I turned the Facebook page off. I just
Good.
got the
Okay.
SteamYard and I turned my mic off for a minute. Now it seems to be all right. So, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Good. Good.
That's
Well,
a good thing.
welcome up here. Would you like to share anything about your daughter? Is it your daughter,
All
Jilly,
right.
right?
Well, okay. Yeah. So I've mentioned it before, but Jilly, my daughter Jilly, she's my youngest. She's 20 years old, nonverbal. Uh, shit. I wouldn't know where to begin my story because I'll tell you what, my big thing about my daughter's been abused in
Oh,
school, public schools, 3 times. Uh, First one sent her to the hospital. They dislocated her shoulder. She was four
what?
and a half. That was in Vegas. The second time was in Berkeley Springs, West Virginia. It's more of, I don't know what you call it. They didn't put hands on her or anything, but 2 aides were in the locker room with her, carrying on. And oh, Jilly, don't pick that up and put it in your mouth, and chuckling and laughing about it. What they didn't know is my niece was in the locker room too, peeked around and saw it happen. The third time was in that high school from that same, no, that was Romney. The high school in Romney, uh, the teacher that was in there 28 years was great. I went through the whole COVID with her and all the Zoom calls and stuff. She was awesome.
Okay.
And she retired.
Oh,
And then they put a guy in there and a gal, a couple aides. And I'm like, you see him. He's okay. He looks great. He just trashed her whole program of 28 years. had them sitting in front of a boob tube watching videos, and apparently we're abusing them because this time it's on video where Jilly had a meltdown. They put one of those old, the old 2-inch pads from the gym, pads. They put that around her like a wall. She knocked it over, and the aide started kicking her.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, good times, good times.
Oh, I'm so
So
sorry.
yeah,
that
I'm
happened.
not very trusting when it comes to a lot. I just can't.
No.
And
How old is she?
I live in small town West Virginia, and
Mhm.
so if you got fired from over here, or if you managed to drift away from a bad situation, you're right over here.
Mhm.
And it's hit or miss with so many things around me.
Mhm.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I'm
I'm sorry.
originally from Baltimore, but we're out here in West Virginia now, so
Okay.
I love it out here though.
Nice and quiet, huh?
Yeah, but
Quieter.
when y'all were talking about friends, I mean, I'm out in the sticks,
Okay.
and it's just, I feel bad because I'm like, Jilly's got to get out and do something. We do have the pool and all. I mean, summer's not so bad. We do stuff, and she helps around the house and all with cooking and all, but it's just, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm doing enough, and I can't get over the trust issue a lot of times.
I understand.
The only place I've really seen that I loved was in Ohio. Was
Okay.
a little gated community that was strictly for special needs people. I mean, they had the whole indoor riding stables, outdoor gardening. They had little bungalows where people, some of them, the older ones, actually lived there. I love that one, but that's a bit far away right now, and I can't find anything to match it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That sounds nice, though. With everything right there.
And it was funny because that's the first time I'd seen her like with a group like that, and it's like she knew these are my people. These I see, it
She
was a
felt good
different
up there.
thing. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Romney is on US 50, right
Yeah.
on US 50. Yeah, because I used to live in Virginia and Northern Virginia, so I know a little bit about West Virginia geography.
yeah.
Kelly says, we lived in Martinsburg, West Virginia. So sorry to hear about your daughter.
Yeah, that's the northern tip of West Virginia. Yeah.
Mhm.
Is what it is, and what can you do?
What can you do?
I haven't strangled anybody yet, but I'm willing to learn.
I know. I know the feeling. Okay, guys, we are overtime, but we'll be back next weekend, next Sunday. Teresa says she won't be with us, so prayers to David and hope he has a success. What is it? Testing? Where's testing?
Yeah, his EEG appointments.
Okay, his EEG appointments. So we're gonna go around the room for final thoughts of the evening. Linda, you want to go first?
I wanted to say first that yeah, I agree when he said that she knew her people. That is, I've noticed that too. They seem like they kind of breathe, like let like they exhale and relax because they know, and that's where they feel comfortable. So that's a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
But everybody have a great week, and yeah, just we always just keep pushing for them and being their voice.
Mr. Charles.
Yeah. Everybody have a good week. Take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you all next Sunday.
Joe.
See y'all next week. Have a good one. Be safe out there.
All right. Teresa.
I agree. They have their own people. They know what they're saying and all that. I agree. We gotta take care of our babies and be safe out there.
And on that note, yes, we do. We have to take care of our babies and make sure that they feel comfortable whatever space they are in.
Hmm.
And on that note, I appreciate each and every one of you. Hopefully, we can see you guys again, same time, same place next Sunday. Make sure you guys, self care is very important. Make sure you do something for yourself. Make sure, even if it's just 5 minutes, to step outside and breathe. But thank you, and you guys have a great night, great rest of the evening. Love you all.
You too. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
And
Bye-bye.
thank you, Joe, for joining us.
Oh, no problem.